Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Before we start our intro today, we had another death. This one is a hard one on all kinds of levels. Everybody's kind of on the fence about this one today, but all I'm going to say is rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. If it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, a lot of us would not be, I'm blinding the audience, a lot of us would not be here, would not be sitting in chairs where we're sitting in right now with a pair of framed lens glasses with a black baseball cap and a polo. But I remember my first moment. English is hard. A moment watching professional wrestling. I went to Madison Square Garden with my uncles and my sister, and I saw Hulk Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter. And WWF became my everything and my all, and Hulk Hogan became my favorite person in the whole wide world. So my memory is seeing Hogan bleeding like a stuffed pig, a shaved pig in the middle of a slaughter farm. So Hulk Hogan, in the end, it wasn't pretty for you the way you were in pain and all the stuff that you were going through and all the stuff that was politically, but rest in peace, Hogan. We will miss you. And now, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and I have a young lady that is absolutely bulldozing her way to the independent wrestling scene. Introduce yourself to my internationally known audience.
Hey everyone, Prairie Bortolin here of NCG Wrestling and Irish Bobby Clancy's bodyguard. Thank you for having me, Joe Panther the third. Wait,
yeah,
the second? I don't even know, but what's with the frames you got on your face? You look like a dork.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of a dork anyway.
And I hear you're a little vertically challenged there?
Yeah, everybody meets me and they all say the same thing. It's okay. The girls like me because say I'm like a doll. Like size. Like a peanut. Toss me in your pocket and keep going. Think of me like a puppy. You just put me in a purse and a jogo. We're here. Never have to pay for a ticket for a concert.
Like a chihuahua in a purse.
Yeah. Just give me a little whatever you're eating. Where's Joe? Oh, he's right there.
Oh, I see you now. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I always go after the taller girls. They just put me in their purse, and I always say I need to get a baby Bjorn, and just get a T-shirt, and just put my face like this, and then have a T-shirt only sold to tall girls. It's just my hands and feet hanging out, and Joe Panther and a baby Bjorn. Yep.
I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I know. They'd probably throw it out after one wear. He's smiling at me again. And it's like the eyes follow them. So less about me, more about you. What?
Because I'm the main character here.
Yes, you're the star. You're on the marquee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're on the marquee today. Yes, we totally have you on the marquee. My producer did not fail today. He was doing a great job. So, what made you get into the professional wrestling business?
Well, from a young age, I started watching WWE growing up. The ones that were my inspirations, like the iconic Trish Stratus. I think she's the GOAT. Ashley Massaro. She passed in 19, and she was always my favorite growing up. I got to go to WrestleMania 23 in Detroit in 2007. So that's kind of when I got to attend that and see how that live event was, that's kind of what made me fall in love with it and know that it would be like a dream to get into the business in the future.
Oh, wow. So
Yes.
when did you get into your the training to be a
Well,
wrestler?
well, I'm still involved with training. Like I'm 29 now, but around when I turned 20, I started training at Can-Am Wrestling School, which was Scott Demore's school, and I was in and out of that, and I wasn't like all in, and I fell out of it, which I regret to this day. But since NCG came along and my best friend Irish Bobby Clancy, he he gave me this opportunity to be his bodyguard. We've been friends for like 10 years and we've always hit the gym together. And within the last year, we've really pushed ourselves to make a change so we can just better ourselves mentally and physically. And yeah, we've come a long way. And I got my chance and debuted in April as his bodyguard. So
Wow.
that was the first show I was involved with.
Wow. Awesome. This
Yeah,
probably Clancy sounds like a good guy. It sounds like a possible guest for the podcast. I don't know.
yeah, definitely. You should have him on here.
Thinking about it. Sound my booker keeps looking at his phone every hour. I think it's a possibility.
Hmm.
So did you always want to be the manager, or did you ever think about being actually in
Oh,
your own adventures?
no, I just gotta wait for the NCG wrestling school to open, and then that's where I'm gonna hit the ring, finish the training, and then debut once I'm ready. And I
That's cool.
obviously want to stay a heel. Come on.
Yeah. Who my grandfather would be over my shoulder going, "Who wants to be a face?" like,
Right, right. You got to get a reaction from the crowd, and I love getting booed and being mean to children. So perfect.
I don't know. I took my first bump and I got tussled by a heel, and he kind of shook me up a little bit, shoved me, and I'm just like, what the heck? Look, I thought he was gonna. I've never been in a ring getting shoved around, and the
Hmm.
person shoved me in the ropes, and I was supposed to be like, "Ugh." I flung myself, and I hit the back, the thing and the pad, and I was like, it's not hard. It's probably like they always said, it's light. I hit it, and I was like, back, back. Like I was fine. It felt a little rough. A
Yeah,
little.
it's not fun. Like at the last show they had, uh, I got involved with the match and I went up to the Soul Taker in the ring to stand up for Team Clancy and I gave him a low blow and then before I knew it, I was getting choke slammed by Soul Taker and then Giant Orion did a razor's edge on me. So
Yeah, I saw that. I
yeah,
felt so bad for you. I was like, oh my god,
yep.
poor girl. Ugh, what does that feel like to get the choke
It
slam?
yeah, the choke slam definitely that was a bump and I was pretty sore for that.
Oof.
Yeah, but it got an amazing reaction, and that's what I wanted, so really
Awesome.
worked out.
Have you guys ever thought of going out of wherever you're from, to different areas of the country yet?
So we've done shows in Leamington, Ontario, and LaSalle so far, and like we're in the Windsor area, so that's like right across from Detroit. And
Mm.
next weekend on Friday, Saturday, we're doing Hogs for Hospice, and that'll be in Leamington, but then I'm not sure if it's the next show, but in October we're branching to Michigan. So we're going to be going to the States, which is a huge step and it's super exciting.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yep.
thought of managing anybody else?
I not at this time, but you never
Oh,
know
geez.
what the future could
Gonna
bring.
be they're all gonna be mad. Is that your man? No, that's not the guy you work with. He's like, don't you dare ask her. I was waiting for the chat to blow up. Joe, you better watch your mouth. Let me get that
I'm
voice.
Team Clancy. Relax.
He's flipping couches in his house. I know I mean like if you guys ever added another female to the group and she was a regular wrestler, would you ever wrestle, like manage her also?
Yeah, that could happen. I'm just hoping that I'll be in the ring. So at that point,
Have you ever thought of flipping the role? If you're wrestling, will Clancy manage you?
that could happen.
Okay.
That'd be exciting. He's definitely a character, so we'd be getting all the hate and it would be amazing.
Well, I definitely want to see you come to Pennsylvania. We got a lot of nice places here.
Yeah.
PPW. I must be talking before we were in the green room. PPW. We got Dream new era that's like really brand new. Like they still have the new car smell on them, brand new. I think they had like
Just started.
but the first show I went to was like last year. Was at the Falcon's Nest. You got
Mhm.
high grounds where you could manage there because there's a lot of managers that are always looking for managers. It's smaller promotion, high grounds.
Okay.
Yeah, but for you, when it comes to like the day of a show, do you have to prepare differently?
No, I honestly like I get if I think about it too much, I get in my head and nervous, so I don't know, I just get in this mindset where I just pretend I don't care and then it just ends up like the nerves go away because I'm generally shy and I have to get to know someone before like I feel comfortable like talking like and being myself. So yeah, I just kind of go in with the I don't care attitude and works out and the nerves just take it step to the side.
Do you see this saying Clancy's too small to be your manager? What?
I am a little bit taller,
How
but
tall are you?
that's 5'7", but
5'1". I guess I would have you as my manager. You just
yeah,
just
yeah.
walk in front of me and be like, no. Joe says no. Keep
This is
walking.
why you guys both need one.
Oh yeah, I need a manager. I need someone to be like, oh Joe, you stink. Take that. Or I'm the face. No. Come, hold on. She wanted an autograph. Was she
Mhm.
a redhead? If she flies, you see you see an orange streak just flying across the field. Oh man, she had a sign that said "Yay, Joe." Oh, I thought that said "I hate you, Joe." Gotta read
When
the
did you
signs before you throw them.
when did you first start watching wrestling?
Me, I'm 42, so I started watching wrestling about like the golden era of wrestling, like the
Mhm.
Hogans and the Macho Mans and the Ultimate Warriors. As I said, my very first match was in Madison Square Garden. It's actually on Peacock, an episode
Okay.
of Old School. I can't
Mhm.
remember the date offhand, but it's on Peacock, and the show is match to show mid show because the last what I thought was the main event, I kept watching and it was something else. It was DiBiase versus Piper as the main event, which is not a bad main event anywhere you look. So the show opened up with a
Mhm.
match that would be in a WrestleMania, and it didn't make it to WrestleMania. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Haku was
Okay.
opening contest.
Wow.
And yeah, and every move the crowd nowadays that they did in this match, flippity, flippity, flippity. Oh, and they were like, and then they were like, every nowadays they would have cheered, like they
Mhm.
would have went nuts. Um, yeah, that was my very first encounter with WWF. Was that match? Hogan versus Slaughter boot camp match.
Okay.
Hogan got bloodier than everybody says he did. Like watching it now, I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
he looked like he took a bad bump.
Probably.
Slaughter. I actually another person I had on the podcast that I did not mention. I forgot. I
Mhm.
interviewed Sergeant Slaughter's daughter.
Wow. What was
Yeah,
that like?
she was very nice. She was very sweet. She was very friendly. She's actually talking to the Big Boss Man's daughter to come on the podcast with her
Okay.
together. Law and Order. That's what they're called. Law and Order. Like, yeah.
That's amazing.
I always like to have the kids of the wrestlers, but for me, this podcast is all about the independent wrestling scene
Right.
because I feel that you guys are the bloodline of professional wrestling. You guys
Mhm.
keep it all alive and going.
Right.
And it's like if it wasn't for you guys, this thing would not exist, like this
Mhm.
smaller chain and smaller scenes. But what is like what I asked this girl yesterday this question, but I'm gonna ask it a different way this time.
Okay.
What kind of snacks do you have in the car leading up to a show?
Honestly, I just fuel up with Tim Hortons coffee. It's a Canadian thing, and Red Bull, sugar free, and maybe a protein bar. But I don't really indulge in anything until after the show.
Mm.
Like, yeah, that's pretty much my routine because I just want to feel. I don't want to feel heavy or anything for the show. Just want to feel my best, and yeah, it's worked
I've
for
heard
me
of
so
Tim
far.
Hortons.
Have you?
Somebody's I think it was a podcaster. I think it was George McKee that talked about Tim Hortons. I could be wrong.
Hmm.
George, if you're watching this later, correct me, because George McKee is a good guy and he's from Canada. The fellow friendly Canadian friend from Canada,
Okay.
and he told me about places in Canada. And the one I was obsessed with, and he got mad at me, and he's like, "You got to come and get the real stuff, Joe. The poutine." I was for like month or two. All I
Hmm.
kept hearing is poutine, and I was obsessed with talking about poutine. And then I kept saying, "Oh, I like disco fries," and they're like, every Canadian wrestler is just like,
What? What's that?
"Oh, you never heard of disco fries?
No.
It's the lazy man poutine. It's just French fries with
Okay.
cheese on."
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's American lazy way. It's a lazy way. I just
Nice.
insulted my. I'm gonna get so much hate later. Like
Yeah.
there's the heel coming at me. What are you
Yeah.
doing to me? You're turning me into a heel.
Nothing compares to fries, gravy, and cheese curds.
Oof.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's all kinds of different, like if you go to a poutineery here, like there's like Mexican poutine, there's ones where they put pierogies in it, and yeah, it's incredible.
So it could be like a family meal. Like they could
Oh yeah,
everybody could just sharf. Wow, I almost said shart and sharf. Like English is hard.
it is. I can't speak English half the time. That's my only language.
That's why everybody the hard rounds asked me to be their commentator a few times, and I have to go eat yeah before I talk so I don't go and stutter. Like
Yeah,
people
it's
ask me,
tough.
how do you not stutter during your podcast? It's ramble. Oh wow, we have quite a few in the chat right now. We have
Really?
5 different people talking in the chat. So the number 1, number 2, number 3, and we got some people in here. So everybody, put the questions in the chat so we're not just rambling like two crazy fun wrestling fans talking about life. Before the podcast, we were talking about you like food. Do you want to talk about that
Hmm.
tonight? So what is some of your weaknesses within the food world?
Well, at night, if I'm watching TV with my girlfriend, I'm always like, I want some chips. And the protein chips have been my go-to. There's pizza protein chips I found at Walmart, so I'm always diving into those. And another junk food, if it's a cheat night, I'll have like pizza, or if it's Whopper Wednesday, sometimes I gotta fall off the
Whopper
wagon for that.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing or is that between you and your girlfriend?
No, it's a thing. Like we play soccer, travel soccer on Wednesday night, so like afterwards I'm always like, I think it's time for a Whopper.
Mm.
So,
How do you
yeah.
take your Whopper with onions or like all straight up Whopper or like do you tell them no onions?
I No onions, no tomato, no pickle, and cut in half. And then I have to go to McDonald's because their French fries are way better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I agree
Yep.
wholeheartedly. But then the thing, my dad always makes every one of those fast food places mad. He always goes, no onions on the burger and no salt on the fries. But you know what they have to do when you say no salt on the fries, right?
They make you pull forward, and then you're waiting for like 20 minutes for them. But at least
Yes,
they come out piping hot.
yes. They make you a fresh pot of fries, like so
Yep.
it's not the nasty one. Yeah, so many bings and bongs on my computer since I added my phone to my laptop. It's not fair. Um, yeah, I love food. Pizza is my weakness as well because growing up in New York.
Yeah.
Um, so what kind of pizza? If you can get a pizza name with your name directed to it, what would be on that pizza?
Well, there's a place in Detroit. It's called Moot's Pizza, and it's like a thinner pizza, but it's got pepperoni, cheese, basil, and they like douse it in hot honey, and it's
Ooh,
actually really good. Like that's my favorite place to get pizza.
ooh. I've been hearing they're doing that a lot with pepperoni pizza. They'll have
Yeah.
like pepperoni with the hot honey across it. I always
Hmm.
forget, and I was like regular. I'm like, can I just get regular pepperoni pizza? Like the New York in me is like, what? What just happened? Like,
Hmm. What do you
uh,
what do you get on your pizza, Joe?
if I can make it a Joe Panther, I would be a slobby boy. I'd get if it was a full pie. Just if I'm going traditional, I'm getting a
Hmm.
large cheese pizza. But if I
Okay.
want to be a slob, meat lovers pizza, straight up meat lovers.
Nice. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. If it's a Joe Panther, it's either a traditional large pizza with either a bottle of water or just a Coke or a cherry Coke.
Okay.
If I'm feeling a good boy, I'll get the water.
Hmm.
But if you want to be a little dirty, and or just get a pepperoni pizza, just for me because I love pepperoni and a little
Hmm.
hot peppers on it.
Nice. Yeah, I like
Yes.
banana peppers on my pizza too.
If I'm getting a
Even Serrano.
sandwich,
Oh yeah.
oof. If you getting it, if you're getting a hero for yourself, do you like Italian combos and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How do you get your Italian combo?
Uh, honestly, with everything on it.
Oof. Okay.
Yep. I
Me, you go on. Then I'll
you
tell you
go
about mine.
go ahead.
Me, my mind immediately goes to that guy that goes, "Hey, you," online. I get the salami, pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, lettuce and tomatoes, no onions.
Hmm.
Put a little vinaigrette on it. Ugh, it has to be that nice fresh mozzarella, that little chubby little butts just on top. Oof. Cut it in
Okay.
half, wrap nicely in the tin foil or the paper, and I could just put it in a bag and bring it into the state. Eat it like right in front of all these people in Yankee Stadium, and they're just like staring at me. What are you staring at? Weirdo,
Yep.
fatty. Get away.
Who cares
I'll
what people
have you
think?
doing this. Go away.
Yep. Yep. Just
You next.
if you think they're staring at you, you just got to hit them with like a nasty face, like ugh. Just throw it back at them, and they'll stop.
Hmm.
I do it all the time. People leave you alone.
Sandwich.
Oh, what is an ideal night off for you? Honestly, when I have the night off, me and Taylor will generally watch scary movies, and those are my favorite. Like Scream, Terrifier, and Michael Myers are my favorite horror movies, and I've kind of become numb to them. We both have. So, like, I don't even react or find anything scary anymore from
Yeah.
watching them so much. Are you a horror fan?
Oh, I love horror movies. I actually watched I don't know which one it was. It was one of the most recent Terrifiers. My dad's a
Okay.
former CO, and I thought it wouldn't have bothered my dad. The one
Hmm.
scene in the Terrifier when he stabs the guy in the back of the leg, the woman in the back of the leg, like
Yeah.
my dad was
That
like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
is that the only one you've seen? Because that's the first.
That was the first. Which that
Yeah.
was the third one.
No, that's the first, I think.
Yeah, I saw that one. I haven't seen any of them after
You,
it, but I've been dying to see the rest of them. They look really
you,
gruesomely.
yeah, you need to watch the next two because it just gets worse and there's like a higher budget. So it, and it's a lot longer. Like they're basically in the first one, they stay in the same grungy looking warehouse the entire time. And there's not really a change of scenery. So you got to keep watching because the kills get better. And it's
I don't know if you heard this
what?
or not, but do you ever follow the Halloween Horror Nights houses in Universal Studios online?
I, I have seen that they're bringing a Terrifier.
He's coming to
Yeah.
Halloween. It's confirmed. It's not
Mm-hmm.
rumors. And also, with the way Terrifier likes to be anywhere and everywhere he is, because he's just kooky and he has to be everywhere. Because he'll be
Mm-hmm.
sad if he can't leave a scare zone. I can see him going to leave the scare zone, and the people going, "No, no, turn around." He is allowed to leave his scare zone and walk around the entire park.
That would be so cool. Just to
Like
turn around and he's just right there.
yeah, like honka honka. Butcher knife. You're like, what are you doing in Jason? No.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love the Horror Nights. All those things, they're so cool. I just find them amazing. That like
Yeah, it'd be so fun to go.
yeah. Have you ever gone?
I've been there, just not for like the the Halloween nights
Oh,
at Universal Studios. I've been to like Disney and Universal, just not during the best time of the year.
I went. Well, for wrestlers, it's kind of like, do you guys like that tie-in is my question for you. Is there like an off season for you guys in a certain time frame?
No, I think it's pretty much like year round. Like I feel like shows happen every month or like every month and a half so far because NCG, it stands for Noble Champions Group. They've been around for a little over a year now, and it's just like it's growing so fast. Like we're we have a lot of the TNA stars coming to our
Mhm.
show. Like at the last show, we just had Al Snow. I got to partake in his seminar, so I learned a lot. And our current NCG Women's Champ is Tessa Blanchard. So it's really cool to like share a locker room with these people. And even I don't know, do you watch TNA?
I've been trying to get because I have Roku and they actually
Okay.
have the TNA channel and they actually have an Impact channel that I had no idea that was there. And I just
Yeah.
watched it. My dad's like, "That looks old as hell. Why is it so grainy?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's just the way it's on Roku."
Mm-hmm.
Like, I gotta get more into it. I heard it's a really good channel. I gotta watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even think I get it. So I haven't been watching TNA lately, but it's really cool to see like TNA stars and WWE legends come to our show and just like we get about maybe 500-600 people at a show. So and
Wow.
it's an independent show and like that's a huge start for like just a year of being in business. So it's just really cool to be a part of and
Awesome.
on this
Have you ever
journey.
got a chance to ask any of the question like the wrestling legends any question like question about your career or anything?
Uh no, no, not about me personally, but I have asked questions like what like I asked El Snow like what are three things that you can do or to get noticed or get a following. So that was cool. And then I've talked to John capital E period Bravo. He's TNA talent relations and when I first started training, he was one of the trainers there and on like Monday nights he would be there training because he commuted from Michigan. That's where he lives. So on those nights, him and Ingrid Isley, she's behind the scenes in TNA now, and she doesn't wrestle as much, but those two really like made me want to commit to this and still believe in me. And they've given me a lot of tips. So,
That's awesome.
yeah. And Irish Bobby, just like I have a lot of people that believe in me. So it's great. I'm in the right mindset to do this now. It's now or never, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does it feel like to work under a person like Bobby? Is he easy to work with?
Yeah. Just, he's got a great personality, and he's one of my best friends. So, like, he wants to see his friends do well, as a true friend should. So, we've just always had each other's back. So,
Awesome.
it,
That's cool.
yeah. Yeah.
Do you travel with him also when you go to shows?
Sometimes we'll go together and jam to some Godsmack or like heavy metal or rock, stuff like that, just to get hype for the show. But yeah,
That's cool.
you
If any of my fans want to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
at Prairie Bortolin, you can find me on Instagram, and my Facebook page is my name, Prairie Bortolin. You can see it on the screen, I'm pretty sure, like the spelling. So just find me there, and you can hit follow or send me a request.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any merch or anything like that if my fans want to buy anything?
Irish Bobby's got a Team Clancy t-shirt that you can buy. NCG's got a lot of gear of their own, but what we're selling right now are 8x10s. So if you're interested, just reach out to me and we can personalize the 8x10 for you and could mail it to you. Just send me a message and we can work some out.
Awesome. I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I had so much fun with you. Everybody, give her a follow on her social medias. Show your love. When is the next show? If my fans are in the area you do your shows, if they want to buy a ticket, where can they get a ticket?
Well, we're doing Hogs for Hospice next Friday, Saturday, so August 1st and 2nd in Leamington, Ontario. So I believe it's free to attend the show. You just got to pay to get in.
Okay.
And that's in Leamington. So if you're in the area, across from Detroit or near Windsor, Ontario, come on down to Leamington. And I do have to warn you, it kind of smells there.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah. They smoke
Oof.
marijuana too much. It's disgusting.
Too much marijuana. I jokingly always say weed.
What's wrong with people?
So don't go to New York. Maybe go to New York with the clothespin on it. Just to have some pizza. To have some pizza. Oh, pizza. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Here. And then they're like, yeah. You're like, you smell like weed. No.
Mm-hmm. I'll get my clothespin ready.
Yeah, you have to get giant one that hit the put I love pizza. And you have to draw I love New York, but on the other side, I don't like weed and I want pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Just draw a little
Absolutely.
sign, be like, I want pizza. Help me find pizza. You got to make a
I
vlog
need that
video when you come
actually.
to New York. You got to make a vlog video when you come to New York. As just, I don't like the smell. Joe was right. It smells like weed.
Yeah. When I do come to New York, I'll make that sign.
Joe Panther was right. That little
Yep.
man was right. It smells like weed.
Damn it.
It smells like cake and weed. That's pizza. Oh, good. That's good smell.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody, don't forget to give her some love. Go get the tickets. Go to that show. Support. Always remember, hashtag support independent wrestling. Support the indies. Support the wrestlers. I am Joe Panther III.
I'm Prairie Bortolin, the bodyguard.
And we will catch you in the next one.
Thanks, Joe.